kind of a fundamental thing because I'm
Sure.
introducing other people to working with the oils and the processes, and was asked the question, and I mean, I know kind of the answer, but I really was thinking I would like to hear Greg just talk about this. And
Sure.
the question is, um, why the exhalation through the mouth? We inhale deeply through the nose, but we recommend exhaling through the mouth. Why is that?
Yeah. So, uh, uh, like two big reasons. One, like inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth, especially when you're doing more abdominal breathing, does kind of shift the nervous system and helps to regulate the nervous system and the stress response. And it makes it easier for the nervous system to begin to shift. If you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, it would still happen. It's just the mouth is a little bit better, in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's just a little bit better at it. But the bigger one with the oils is that you're inhaling the oils. And so, how you're smelling that scent is molecules are going into their sinuses and the respiratory tract, and they're hitting the respiratory tract and hitting the tissue, and then blood is passing through that area, and those molecules begin to mix into the bloodstream. And so even though we're inhaling, and not applying to the body, it's still a very good delivery system for getting the molecules of the essential oils into the body and into the bloodstream. I mean, it's probably as efficient as putting it on the skin. And so, if you inhale through the nose and then exhale back out through the nose, you're inhaling some of those molecules and then you're blowing them back out again. And so we want them to be able to kind of go in, and going out through the mouth, it just allows for more of those molecules to settle into the tissue and eventually reach the blood supply.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So with the exhalation through the mouth, then that has a lot to do with the calming of the nervous system.
Yeah, because that's the thing that makes essential oils work so well is the sense of smell really helps the nervous system to shift. We're wired for that. Like if we smell certain things in the environment, our brain is like, "Hey, this is dangerous. Don't drink that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Get away from here." It's whatever it is. You're processing information through the sense of smell, and so out of all the senses, I would say the sense of smell is very strong in the ability to shift like how we think. Like your eyes will go through and you'll look at things and it'll process the things that it's seeing. But like how you're thinking, repetitive thought, maybe more in the intuitive mind where you're starting to relax and kind of have more sustained awareness. A lot of that is through the sense of smell. And so allowing for that inhalation down into the abdomen and then exhaling out through the mouth, it's like deeper facilitating that ability to shift. Because if you look at what stress is like anytime you're changing or there is a push out of equilibrium. But equilibrium isn't always like a positive thing. Like your equilibrium could be that you're managing a bunch of negative emotions and negative things in your environment, and you're kind of stuck in managing that. And so being pushed out of that, even though you're moving to something better, your body still goes into a little bit of a stress state because now it has to shift and change and reconfigure. So I go back to that idea of, your shoulder gets injured or tight or something, and you sleep on it wrong and it elevates. And if your body doesn't adjust, your head goes like this, your eyes aren't horizontal, and then it becomes hard to thrive in the environment. So your body makes these adjustments so that, your eyes become horizontal again, and you're able to walk and get around and have depth perception and all those kinds of things. So then after, a couple weeks, a month, you go, I'm tired of my shoulder being up in my ear. So you do things to relax it and your body kind of pushes it back. It was like we made all these adjustments. So now if you push it down, now you're like this. So the body goes, no, let's push it back. So even in that place of healing, your body does go through a little bit of a stress response because you're making a shift or a change. And if your body is more aggravated in that stress response or more easily triggered or something like that, it becomes harder to heal something and it becomes harder to make a shift or a change that is then maintained in the body. And so even those long, slow, deep breaths, you're increasing the body's ability to make a shift and like hold on to it.
Mhm. Okay, that's great. That's
Yeah.
wonderful help. Thank you.
Yeah.
One quick
And if you
question.
want, we can clip this out so that you have like a little clip that you can just go right to, right? We should be
Mhm.
able to, yeah.
That would be great because there actually is one about the inhalation and exhalation on your YouTube channel, but it doesn't play. It's just a black screen and nothing happens.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
So
we
yeah,
didn't know.
FYI, in fact, I meant to shoot you an
Yeah.
email about that. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's great.
That
Now, one more
happens.
question here.